Welcome to the Financial Literacy Academy and the Rules of Money. In video number 2, we will cover how to protect your investments from downturns in the stock market. We looked at the 3 most powerful threats our investments face, and those were inflation, market risk, and taxation. In video number 1, we know how to outpace inflation by getting a better return. In video number 2, we're going to find out exactly how to do that. Warren Buffett is one of the wealthiest men in America and frankly in the world. And he only really had 2 rules when it came to investing. Rule number 1 was never lose money. Rule number 2 was never forget rule number 1. What Warren realized was that if you have $100 and you lose 50% of it, you're down to $50. The challenge is that now you have $50, you want to get back up to $100. What percentage must you now earn to get up to $100? You have to actually take that $50 and double it. You need another 50. You need 100% of what you have left over. So you need 100% to get back to $100, even though you only lost 50%. So why not just not lose the 50% to begin with? And that's what Warren was talking about. Never lose money. In fact, if you lose 20%, you need 25% to break even. If you lose 40%, you need 66.7% to break even. If you lose 50%, you need 100% to break even. And it gets exponentially worse, as you can see on the right-hand column. So we look at the stock market over the last 20 years, and it certainly hasn't been friendly. In 1998, things were going well. You put in 100,000. A year later, you had 119. That's a 19% return. It's wonderful. And then the dot-com crash. You came from 119 all the way down to 71,000. Then it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years just to get back up to 119. That's a 10-year run just to break even. Just in time for the mortgage crisis. And then, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, almost 5 years to get past 119,000. What you're seeing here is a roller coaster ride in the stock market, and most 401ks have suffered because of it. What if there was another way? What if instead of 3.63%, which the market has given us and barely outpaced inflation, what if there was a way we can get a floor of 0.75%, meaning you can never make less than 0.75% in your investment, all the way to 13.25%? If there was an investment that could give us those kind of returns, so you're always making money regardless of what the market does. Well, in 1998, the market was up, so you would have made money. But the following 3 years, the market was down. What if at that time you can make 0.75%? You would have weathered that storm. In 2002, the market starts to go up again. And of course, the housing crisis. You don't have to worry about it if you're making 0.75% that year. You get the picture. This is how this investment would work. The keys being that in the downturn of the market, your money is protected. If you look at this over a 20-year time frame, it's easy to see which one would have fared better. The keys, of course, being the downturns, and there were 4 of them. You had one, of course, in 1999 all the way to 2002, 2007, 2008. We had a downturn in 2014 and another one 2017-18. Well, the difference, of course, in that would have been 3.63 in the market versus 7.36 in this type of an investment. That would have given you more than double the money, 203,000 versus 413. Where do you find that? There are products out there called life insurance contracts that the wealthy have been using for many decades. This one specifically is called Indexed Universal Life. We've done our research and we know for a fact there are companies that will give you a floor of 0.75 all the way to, we actually have found up to 15% returns, which are amazing to have a cap of 15%. So you can weather the storms, have peaceful evenings, sleeping at night, never worrying about How's my money doing? That concludes the second video of how money works. The next step is going to be to watch video number 3, where we're going to be discussing and teaching you the third rule of money, the 3 types of taxation, and how to retire with tax-free income. Thank you for watching.